map that definitely sees a lot more action in the middle of the map, but it's not surprising with how new the map is for it to be out of the way early on.
Yeah, I think Sunset is definitely, you either love it or hate it. It's definitely a mid-heavy map, and if that's not your playstyle, I could definitely see why it's banned so early on. Oh, and we have an Ascent ban. Definitely interesting. I feel like Ascent is kind of a favorite, though I think if you're playing against teams who are a bit stronger on Ascent, it is a good ban.
And Ascent is typically a map that is very commonly played throughout the seasons for VDC. I think it's one of the most played maps. So interesting to see that map banned, and then next we see Double Taps has banned Lotus. Another map that can get kind of chaotic depending on how you play. And that leads to Double Taps picking Haven as the first map. That's definitely been the comfort map that I've seen for Haven in the long run, for Double Taps in the long run.
Oh, and we have a bind pick out of LG. Definitely interesting bans and picks. I do think it's interesting to ban a 3-site map just to pick a 3-site map. Maybe there's a different reason they ban Lotus, but typically we see a lot of teams banning Lotus and Haven together because maybe they're not so comfortable on 3-site maps. But hey, Haven as a comfort map, I respect it. And I hate Lotus, so good choice, Double Taps. Well, with those bans out of the way, I'm definitely excited to see. I know Haven's first, but I love a good bind map, so I'm super excited to see that. It seems like both of these teams have set roles, so kind of curious to see what these agent picks are going to look like. Are they going to run kind of the meta picks, or is this going to be, maybe we see ISO, Yoru, any of the fun agents we don't see as often? Who knows?
Haven definitely is one of those maps where you'll typically see teams go for what the typical meta is. Usually a Sova is going to be involved, or an Omen as pretty common picks. But you will definitely see, especially in VC matches, a Yoru pick, as you mentioned, where kind of throwing the other team off their comfort or getting them kind of agitated. So we'll see how Double Taps likes to get their team set up, especially with a sub playing for tonight, and how LG is going to be able to adapt to the Double Taps playstyle.
I will say the one nice thing about them having a sub tonight is they're subbing out one of their initiators. They do have 2, Shakadi being one, and then Spent, who is out tonight, are both initiator players, but Levin, their sub, is a flex player, so that does kind of give them a lot of room to play around with it. I'm not too worried about their team comp, honestly. They should be able to slot that person in pretty nicely.
And then too, knowing for Double Taps how involved their management likes to be with getting their players ready to go and trained as far as util usage.
Shout out Potato Aim.
Shout out Potato Aim. We get to see Shakadi, who I've personally been able to see his growth with his util as an initiator, playing with him before in premier matchups.
Yeah, definitely seeing a lot of really great players who we're familiar with. So super excited to see kind of how they're coming into this season, prepared or not prepared, whatever it may be. Just knowing their play styles from Combines previous season. It should be a good matchup. We've got a lot of really, really good players tonight.
And one of the more interesting facts I didn't know until tonight about Zuck is that he lives in Alaska.
You didn't know Zuck lived in Alaska?
I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool for me. I've always loved winter weather, so gonna see that winter weather ping. He's probably already getting that snowstorm right now.
Yeah, fun fact, Zuck is currently on 121 ping, so respect. I cry when I'm at like 50 ping personally.
Yeah, playing VDC matches at 70 ping, you kind of have to anticipate that your swings are a little bit wider than the rest. So
I mean,
120 ping, probably gonna have to have that really wide swing.
It can be an advantage, it just depends how you play it, truthfully.
And we've definitely seen some VDC players in the past and currently who are able to take advantage of that.
Oh, for sure, for sure. We should be heading into agent select shortly. Waiting on having everyone ready. And we'll be heading into Haven first. And we have double taps on attack, I believe, with like Garden on defense. We could be wrong.
Yep, double taps is attacking him for the first half.
Like we have a pretty quick breach lock-in on the side of Light Garden. The retired god. It's locking breach. I personally love to see it.
And something a little interesting for me, knowing how nerfed into the ground Chamber ended up being, is we see Ucklar hovering over Chamber for tonight.
I think Chamber was nerfed heavily, however I don't think he's unplayable. I think if you're good with the Headhunter, if you're good with his ult, I think he's still viable.
I agree.
Especially if you're playing double Sentinel like they're hovering right now.
It seems to be the hover, so if he's able to definitely see double Sentinel working, especially starting out on defender side, but we'll have to see how aggressive Ucklar ends up being when they go to attacker side.
So it looks like we might be having a double Sentinel versus a double Initiator. Honestly, with double tap starting on attack, I see the double Initiator coming in super strong, having that flash while also having that info they're going to get from the Sova Dart, the drone. That's going to really help them on attack side. But we do have Light Garden with this double Initiator, so I think it's going to counter it pretty well.
Also excited to see how Ucklar is able to keep his team under wraps. They had a really strong start to a node for the season. And we're going to get to see how they play against a seasoned, very comfortable team going into their second matchup.
Alright, looks like we do have these Sentinel players separating. Looks like the Chamber is going to be holding A, while the Killjoy has Garage and C on lockdown. Double Tap seems to be leaning towards C with a slight Garage push.
We're going to see if Òvercome is able to get a pick here, getting information. Not able to find, he finds 3 people so far. Calling for the rotates, we see they're starting to rotate over, not too heavily. Omen's sticking around on A. They're moving away from C, so they're not over-rotating on defender side.
Yeah, they still have this Omen holding down A site. Double Taps is making a move towards A, but it looks like LG still has 2 players hanging on to A site. It might not be so easy to take.
And this is the slow, methodical approach that we typically will see from Double Taps, as they try and get a feel for where players are. Now they're starting to amp things up, rushing into site. Rayyy missing his first shot. Chamber TP's away. We get the first pick of the game from Noshiro on the defense side. 11 able to get another pick. And the attackers are now really starting to get their groove as they get the plant down from Shakadi. Òvercome trying to find another pick to help the defenders. He's able to get Shakadi. BRIMMY gets Whale. There's one more attacker left, and a quick defuse coming in from Light Garden.
I mean, what a retake from Light Garden. They were down at C 4 to 3 players. That was kind of a classic site take from double taps that we usually see. They seemed like they had complete control over that site. Levin just kind of creeping up and taking out 2. But I definitely respect how Light Garden backed up, took their time, and they were able to gain complete control over that site again.
Yeah, no overreactions from defending. Still able to get their groove going. We'll see how double tap is able to counter, maybe able to get some eco picks here. Following the same setup that they had first round. It's like a 5-man stack for Garage. We'll see if Hemi is able to get anything with this. With a force, he gets 1.
They are able to recover that Spectre, though. Oh.
Huge util coming in from TheRetiredGod. Getting 2 with that aftershock. And there's another quick round for the defenders.
I'm loving seeing this breach util. I mean, both sides have a breach, but the way they're both using their util is pretty impressive. I think breach wasn't an agent that was picked too often for flashes. We usually see a lot more Sky played, but definitely getting a lot of value on both sides.
Yes, and seeing breach played, personally one of my favorite agents to play as. And getting 2 aftershock hits in 1 round, that's pretty big.
Oh, absolutely.
Right here.
We're going to see KJ lurking in grass. Maybe trying to get a lurking pick. They're starting to lurk up A. Push up A pretty fast. Ucklar trying to get a pick, but TP's out. Not able to get anything out of that.
Great discipline.
Noshiro setting the blind in. Not able to connect on Rayyy, who is able to pick out Noshiro. Double tap's now able to get the plant down. Facing a numbers advantage, 5v3 will. They heard the updraft into heaven, so they might try and team up against that. See if Rayyy was able to defend it. He gets 1. Still a 2v4 for the retake. BRIMMY's able to get 1, trying to recover. Running low on time, this might not be a round that they can salvage. And we see
Yeah, it looks like they're just
running away
gonna
to save.
go for the save. Especially with guns in hand, it might be the best move for them.
Definitely not a bad call, something that they can afford going into the next round.
Yeah, they're both so low at this point. They might be able to get 1 in that situation, but getting a full retake is almost nearly impossible.
We'll see, with Shakadi being 3 full points away from his ult, if Double Taps is able to farm any orbs here in early rounds.
Yeah, it looks like they're pretty even on sides of firepower here as well as ults. No one's too close, so shouldn't be a huge round. This is just going to be kind of an aim duel.
Ucklar getting a huge pick to start off the round. Definitely gives...
Showing us Chamber's still viable.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
We'll see how Double Taps is able to adapt to that. Levin trying to get some information here. Hearing Chamber run away. Kind of lurking, trying to see if there's any information, any kind of pick that they can get before committing to a site. Will and Levin teaming up together, trying to get any kind of information they can from B main. Nothing close to A. They're kind of trying to spread things out. But now Double Taps is grouping up mid grass. They have 45 seconds to make a play here. TheRetiredGod getting some chip damage against him. And now Double Taps forcing their way into B. Pretty Ucklar with 2 huge picks to keep things comfortable for them. A clean round from LG here.
So clean. I mean, the way that Ucklar is taking these fights and just TPing out instead of getting overly aggressive or too greedy, really, really impressive. I think it helps that they have that killjoy. They're able to anchor down on one site and he can kind of move freely amongst the map, get a pick on one site, head towards another, come back if he wants to. Definitely really good use of an agent that, honestly, if you don't use him correctly, kind of useless, but Ucklar is using him just right.
We're going to see Double Taps heading into the round with a half buy, trying to make sure that they have enough to make an impact for the next round. If they're able to salvage around here, they can keep things close for the scoreline. Again, 11 approaching B, breaking the trip. Pretty low on health now, he has to get away. Stacking up close to garage. Able to see Ucklar. I'm not sure if Ucklar noticed that he got seen by the drone. Breaking the turret here. They know at least one is garage. Rayyy trying to get a pick here. 2 one side. A lot of discipline coming in. Òvercome able to get 3 from the push out of garage. Will able to salvage at least 1 kill for this round. Be interesting to see if he tries to save, knowing that they have the money for the next round for a full buy, or if he tries to get at least more damage into their economy. LG still staying disciplined, not trying to overpush or hunt this guy down. They know they have the economy advantage. They probably don't want to give anything up. Keep their economy in good standing.
Yeah, they're not making too much of a move to go for anything, just kind of holding what they have. Although it looks like they might go hunting for the last few seconds.
Will still able to get 1.
That's definitely gonna help out. Takes 1 gun off their hand, just a little dent in their economy, but you gotta take what you can get sometimes.
Something that I've always appreciated from Will. He's always had that kind of a rowdy playstyle. He'll still be able to get a few picks here and there, lurking around.
And sometimes that's exactly what you need.
See if Double Taps is able to change up their momentum here. Playing a little faster.
Do have an op pushing up.
I'm not sure about Omen with an op here. He's able to get away. He still had some damage. Rayyy able to get the first pick. Huge for Double Taps. Are they able to take advantage of that? They don't seem to be committing to A just yet. Rayyy trying to get 1 more. Is able to do a little more chip damage. Now they have Whale lurking up. Just normal playstyle. Taking B here. Not fully committing to the site yet. They know they want to get the smoke down before they commit. Shakadi plant here. Noshiro trying to get any kind of pick he can with that op. Whale again. Able to get another kill through garage. It's up to Òvercome to try and salvage this round. Breach stun. Just getting util done with no chance of survival here. Another aftershock kill for 11.
I mean, beautiful util usage though. Having that blind paired with the stun and whatever that breach util is called.
Aftershock?
Aftershock, thank you. It's just honestly really great. There's kind of no getting out of that for Òvercome. Definitely kind of the pace change we need to see from double taps though to come back. 4-2, not too much distance between the two, but you don't want to let them run away with it for sure.
Double Tap's having 4 ults to start this round. Definitely going to try and invest them to try and even things out on the scoreline. Òvercome staying disciplined, not trying to give too much away. I can only see so far that Jet and KJ are close on site. They don't know that they have Breach lurking just around the corner with this time, maybe to slow down that push. Ult coming in, no one's on site to hit by the ult. Òvercome able to get 1 pick. KJ ult invested to hopefully slow down this site take. Rayyy able to get 1. Whale again, using slower playstyles just to get needed picks. Ucklar trying to get it, able to knock out Rayyy, but the plant is still able to go down for double taps. We'll see how this 3v2 retake goes.
No smokes in hand either. This is going to be tough with the difference in numbers.
Brimmy slowly creeping out of garage, able to catch double taps off guard.
I have to appreciate LG with these site retakes. They're able to stay so calm and slow down the pace to retake at their own pace. Quickfire kind of just slowly takes site and then they have complete control and they start moving a little faster. LG just kind of slows it down. They stay calm and they're able to get those picks one by one. It's honestly really, really impressive to watch. I think they're doing a great job holding sites, not over-rotating, and then taking their time as needed.
Double taps. Going into a default here, trying to get any kind of information they can. They know KJ and Jet have normally been playing on C. They're stacking 3 a little closer to C, but Rayyy trying to get any kind of information they can about A, but moving away after pushing up. Brimmy might be able to get a pick here, gets 1. Not able to get out. Whale again looking up. Is he able to spot 1? No, there's maybe another. Shakadi investing a solo ult, but not able to get anything out of it. We'll see how LG reacts to util being used on C. Shakadi
What a shot.
with a huge pick here.
Site
Easily
is theirs,
picking C.
honestly.
No, not a quick rotate yet. They know Whale's still lurking, but it's not gonna help him out here.
And they have Zuck with this beautiful lurk through mid.
Somehow Noshiro was able to avoid that ult from hitting him. Rayyy is stunned here, not able to get anything out of it. Zuck trying to do his best to salvage this attack. She was sticking the spam coming out, but it's not going to do anything for them, as LG is still able to lock things down on defense here. We are definitely seeing this double sentinel lineup playing in the favor for LG early on.
Fortunately, though, although they're down 6-2, they do still have 2 ults online. They have that Killjoy ult, which will be definitely powerful in holding down a site, and they have this Omen ult. They can use that to get a good lurk in. They can use it for info. They have a lot of options here still. Maybe not here on this eco round, but I'm definitely curious to see how they play that into these next few rounds.
By being a team that has never been afraid to come back from a deficit this big.
Oh, what a
Starting
scam.
to fight their way into, but Òvercome is able to get 2 picks out of the way early on, slowing down any kind of attack that double taps might have. Shakadi able to get 1 pick, but is it going to be enough to salvage this round? Zuck trying to get the plant down safely. He's still able to get Zuck, but not going to be enough.
Yeah, being pinned in a corner in that situation, not the greatest, but definitely a great try, and they are able to get the bomb down, which is going to give them a bit more money. Sometimes on an eco round, that's kind of the goal. Get bomb down, get some more money out of it, and then just move on to the next round. They still have those 2 ults we were talking about, so they might play them into this round. Could be big, could start the comeback, or Light Garden might run away with it.
One thing we could see, though, is knowing this can definitely be an attacker-sided map at times. If this is what Double Taps already knows, and they're trying to maybe get 4 or 5 rounds so that they can move to a comfort of playing on defense.
That is true. They might be kind of hoping for a comeback on the defender side.
Stacking towards A little bit, the defenders might have the read against Double Taps here as they're slowly pushing up from sewers. They know Killjoy's on site. Trying to get util set up, running in. Enemy's still able to get 1. Rayyy gets 2. Are they able to hold this site? Playing at a 4 versus 3 advantage, we might see the Killjoy ult invested here just to get the round in. Retired, trying to get any kind of info he can from heaven. Rayyy just getting util done. Finally able to get 1. This is starting to look like Double Taps finally getting things in motion here. Retired trying to get any kind of kills he can, but it's not going to be enough. Double Tap's finally able to get a rhythm here.
1 stray bullet through the window was enough. And they did lose that op. Looks like they'll still have enough to buy up here. But no op on the side of Light Garden. At least not yet. That might have been enough for Double Taps to start coming back. And they still have those same ults in hand as well as knives for Rayyy. We might see Ucklar pull out the chamber ult here though. Looks like he isn't going to buy. And with what a game he's been having, he might go off this round.
Chamber ult is invested, trying to get any kind of pick from A. He sees Jet, but not able to land a shot. Gonna re-peek here. They know Chamber's on A. Not trying to give Ucklar another shot. Leaving A. Trying to avoid any kind of damage from one of their best players. Now pushing in. Ucklar able to stop 1. But it's not gonna be enough.
Great trade.
Another aftershock coming in. Is he able to avoid it? He is.
You should run.
Double Taps. Investing their ult here. They want to get as many rounds as they can before they go to the defender's side. Ucklar avoiding the ult. I've been pushing up, able to get Ucklar. A huge pick in order to slow things down. Brimmy lurking around, trying to see if he can get any kind of kills here. Going to be a save.
Might go for exits here, but it looks like Double Taps are going to be heading in towards their spawn rather than towards Brimmy. Although we might have a KJ v KJ.
Oh, Whale did not
There
clear
it
his
is.
corner. Coming back to bite him.
It's always nice when you can find a little bit of value out of a save. Sometimes it's good for nothing, but sometimes you get 1 little rat kill, and it's still a little satisfying. Light Garden's still having the lead here, and enough to buy into this round. No ults online unless they are able to get an ult orb for this Killjoy. And they're gonna switch the Killjoy over to A with Chamber in Garage.
Òvercome has been having such a huge impact on defense, just stopping any kind of attack that Double Taps might have. He shifted him over to A with Killjoy. Double taps again in a slower pace, trying to get any kind of info they can in a default. Moving away from C. Ucklar able to get a little bit of information, but not able to get a kill. We'll see if Òvercome's able to stop the attack here, or at least slow it down in a
I
right
hate
spot.
this angle.
Able to get one. They don't know where he is. He gets two. They're trying to find anything he can. Shakadi able to get at least one result.
Dodge the blind.
Just one knife left.
Spike down A. Player standing. 30 seconds left.
They want this round. Well, huge picks here. He doesn't have the bomb though. And TheRetiredGod knows this. He's trying to wrap around, not gonna hold the bomb. Will only has 10 seconds to make a play here.
10 seconds
He has to
left.
clear out as much as he can. TheRetiredGod with a huge clutch to save the round. Will almost
Wow.
able to get that to a 7-5, but not able to finish it.
Those 2 kills Whale got were beautiful. I really thought he had it there, but I don't think he was aware that the TheRetiredGod was on site still. I don't think he even knew that he was ever there, so he probably wasn't expecting him to play long or really anywhere near site. There was no indication that he was nearby. But such a great effort from them. 8-4 half. Not looking too bad for double taps, but Light Garden is showing they are a force to be reckoned with.
8-4, definitely respectable for LG, but this is still something, like you said, that double taps can recover from.
Absolutely.
Lots of mid presence, not pushing up too far yet. They don't want to give too much away. Zuck trying to get any kind of chip damage he can. Whale just peeking from window from garage, but not able to see anyone just yet. Òvercome lurking up, might be able to get a garage pick on Whale. We see double taps lurking up sewers. They have all of A cleared out. Are they able to get in? Ucklar gets 2. It's going to be
Great
huge.
shots from Ucklar.
Taking A here. Site smoked off. Shakadi can't do anything just yet. Doesn't have a dart to get any kind of info. We're going to get a safe plant down here.
Spike planted.
Zuck not able to get anything.
Player standing.
It's going to be a 5v1. Whale looking all the way on C. We'll see
I
if
think he knows that somebody is on that side of the map with him.
Whale's still able to get at least one out of this.
Yeah, it was quite interesting. I mean, they only had 2 agents push onto site when they were taking A. I don't think that Double Taps was quite aware of that. It seemed like Whale was. Whale stayed over at C site to try to fight that. I think he heard the 1 mid and the 1 C long. And then they moved up to B, but they only had 2 initially take site. They're kind of playing a defaulty play style and taking as much control of the map as they can get.
Not going to see a force from double taps here. They're still trying to keep economy pretty clean going into the next round. Still in a default here. Ucklar again waiting for a lurk up. They know that Jet's in sewers. Rayyy keeping his range. They're moving away. Double taps going towards C. Zuck just trying to get any kind of information mid he can, but double taps is starting to make their way up C. Shakadi knows this. Skip spotted here, running away. Doesn't want to give a numbers advantage. BRIMMYWITDAHEMI able to get 2 from the lurking players. Not able to take advantage of that flank. Getting 3. maybe 4. Able to get 4. Not the
What a
ace,
great 4K though.
but yes, definitely
Such a
a great
ratty 4K. That lurk and that timing was just perfect. So disciplined, waiting for that player to push out of, I think Rayyy pushed out of A. Just waiting window for him and then pushing up and aggressing garage so that they can't retake through that angle. A really good play. I hate players like that, but respect to him.
It's definitely something you expect out of your Sentinel, to be able to hold your flanks down so well, knowing that 2 players were able to flank up from sewers twice,
Yeah.
and still be able to shut that down. Shakadi lurking up now. They're trying to get any kind of info they can. C is pretty cleared out. They know it's not going to be a C. It has to be A or B. LG lurking up with Brimmy. Shakadi's able to spot at least 2 A lobby. Backing up, not trying to give up too much space here. They need to have some kind of impact with this round in order to get rounds going for them. Noshiro able to get 1 against Levin. Now 3 huge picks against this defense. Kind of catching double taps off guard. Now able to comfortably take A. Is Zuck able to get anything out of this in the smoke? Not investing in a plant just yet.
30 seconds left.
Zuck with the lure.
Player
Gets
standing.
1, but not going to be enough. Will lurking yet again. Trying to maybe get an exit here, but probably going to save his gun. Need that for this next round.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to buy into this next round, it looks like. So definitely want to hold on to this one so they can have at least something going into this next one. LG's economy is looking great, though. Not looking too good on the side of double taps. Light
might
Garden's
see
just
a-
looking so good.
They are. They're very disciplined with both their sight takes, their retakes, not letting double taps get any kind of upper hand. So we
Yeah,
might
they're
see a
patient.
plan out same message here.
We're gonna see somewhat of a buy, but mostly an eco on the side of double taps. Oh nope, Rayy's sold. So we are gonna have an eco here, and Light Garden is able to pretty much fully buy. Brimmy just bonusing off of this Spectre once again. He's somewhat unkillable on this attack side.
Double taps need to get around here. Only have a half buy with 1 hero gun with Whale. Whale able to get that first pick. Huge for double taps.
If I'm
Leaving
Light
Levin
Garden, I
on
don't want to
A.
give up that gun. They know they're on an eco.
They leave C. Is that gun still there though?
No, it looks like Brimmy picked it up, dropped his Spectre for that.
Brimmy able to get another pick, rushing into B. Levin trying to get anything he can. Not able to connect. Shakadi with a huge hit here. LG comfortably able to take A. No resistance. Getting the plant down. We'll see what kind of impact Rayy's able to have with this gun. Double taps have 2 guns here. Òvercome. Not able to connect, but Trey's coming in. A 2v2. Noshiro avoiding the shock dart. Fake TPing.
1 enemy remaining.
Ucklar 1. It's now out to Whale. We've seen him able to get close to a clutch situation here. Not able to connect.
They were able to do some damage here and take 3 guns out of their hands, but Light Garden's economy just looks undamageable at this point, honestly. They're all able to still buy, with Brimmy bonusing off that Spectre for as many rounds as he did. They'd be able to buy into this round, the next round, probably another one after it. So they kind of need to get some rounds on the board now, or it's over.
Keep up.
LG spraying themselves out again, not trying to give double taps any kind of advantage starting out the round. Smoking off C, they know at least one is lurking around. That dart's not able to connect. Shakadi, a huge pick against Ucklar, one of LG's better defenders.
I like that Shakadi isn't over-aggressing here. He keeps kind of jump peeking it, but he's not pushing up. He's not trying to get too greedy here. He takes the one, and he's satisfied with it.
Zuck, lurking under window, is able to relay the information that they're rotating towards him. Whale able to get 1, 2. The second pick coming in from 11, but Noshiro is still able to salvage 2 more kills out of this, making this a 3v2 situation. Shakadi trying to get any info he can. And that finishes the map.
Wow. What a round out of Noshiro. I think that was the difference maker. It looked like double taps were gonna take that round, and he was just able, I don't know if he ulted or TP'd back there, whatever he did to get that 4K. Absolutely beautiful. No one was expecting that, and his timing, his patience is just so good. So with that, we have Light Garden up 1-0, taking that first map.
Really a dominant performance that we get to see from a lot of new players on LG. Ucklar able to keep his players under wraps. Great team util, very disciplined, not allowing anything to slow them down.
Yeah, great performance on both sides. I don't think it's going to be a 2-0, though I wouldn't be surprised. I'm definitely hoping that double taps can come back from that. But with that, I do believe we are going to go to a break, and then we'll be back with Bind.
We will be back.
Seen the light in the dark, but it's been a while. And just remember, it's the heat from a heart beating next to mine. But I surrender, 'cause everything I touch seems to crumble, and everyone I love leaves me broken down. Everybody runs when they see me now. So I put my hands up in the sky, reveling the storm clouds as they pass me by. Now there's no escape, I realize I'm death in the land of the living. Still all the energy when we get connected. Your good is done when you have my full attention. I'll take you away into a dark dimension, and you can't get out.
our VDC matchup featuring two apprentice teams. I keep wanting to say the old name for the division, but two apprentice teams featuring LG and Double Taps. LG able to start off with a 1-0 lead on Haven. Moving into Bind here, we might see the tempo change up a little bit for Double Taps, struggling on that first map. Are they able to switch things around, maybe a change of tempo, quick pep talk from the team, trying to at least get another map in to start the season.
And like you said, might see a change up from Double Taps. Not even might, but it's what we need to see. I mean, it was a truly dominant performance from Light Garden. And so if Double Taps doesn't change up what they're doing and kind of adjust to how Light Garden is playing, it's going to be a clean 2-0 for Light Garden. So definitely want to see them change up how they're playing. Maybe kind of counter them a little bit better, but Light Garden with these rookie players and with Ucklar leading them, they're just showing they are a force to be reckoned with. They are really, really dominant. Super impressed by them. But I do believe that Double Taps can come back from this. I've seen them do it before, and I definitely have faith that they can do it tonight.
Definitely not been something to slow down Double Taps. Last season they started 1-5, but still were able to have a playoff appearance. Don't remember if they were able to, how far they went, but again,
They were there. They were there. They made it. But yeah, I think that kind of definitely sets teams apart. Those that can lose a match, even if it is kind of a shutdown like that, and are able to come back for the next map and recover from it and not let that kind of tear them down. I think that definitely shows just a lot of like resilience from a team. So I think it's important this early on in the season, if you can avoid getting tilted and just giving up and still going for at least one map win, that's definitely going to set you apart from other teams.
So Double Taps is definitely going to have to expect for LG to hold down some of the main angles. We know we got to see Òvercome and Ucklar holding down main entry points for sites, not really letting them get sites for free too often when Double Taps was attacking. So they're gonna have to clear more corners, try and get any kind of edge they can to start off for Bind. So we'll see player picks coming in for agents here pretty soon. So what do you think might be going through the heads for Double Taps right now? What kind of pep talk do you think their leader might have given them?
I'm gonna be honest, I think right now they're trying to break out the G Fuel soup, trying to recharge. It's not a cast with me without a mention of G Fuel soup. But on a serious note, I do think they're probably gonna stick with the same kind of comps that they're used to. And just kind of trying to readjust and let each other know, like, hey, we can still win one map. And just honestly, I'm not sure what they need to do differently. It seemed like they were playing these super slow, methodical pushes and they just weren't working out. Maybe they need to up the tempo. Maybe they need to just go in there, run and gun, like no fear, and that's what's gonna diff Light Garden.
I'm having this knowledge of how it was for Haven that might be able to get them adjusted and make an impact and hopefully get a win in to start the season off 2-2 for Double Taps.
My one worry is with Bind, I think with Haven, it's so easy to lurk and have these like ratty kills. With Bind having those TPs, you can move so freely across the map, and it is a little bit harder to have these like really slow lurks because the pace can change so quickly. So I am a little bit worried about that, but I think it's gonna be fun to watch for sure. We have the agent select coming in here. And we have Òvercome with the Insta-lock Jet. I'm not surprised after that last map, honestly.
Definitely a comfort pick then for Òvercome, and we might see Noshiro swapping over to Duelist in a double duelist situation that definitely is workable for this map.
I personally would love to see Noshiro play the Rayyy here. I think Rayyy is a great agent for this map, but also just seeing how high of an impact he had last map Definitely want to see him play something a bit more active for sure. I think that'll be really fun to watch.
Personally, I'm loving the setup that Double Taps is going in here on defense, having possibly Brim, Cypher, and Viper to hold down sites. Viper being huge for lots of pro teams and setting up smokes on both sides of the map. We see Whale locking in Cypher. And
Yeah,
it
I
seems to
definitely
be the
do
comp
like the
coming in
double
here.
controller.
This
I would
definitely
have loved
goes
to
up.
see a breach. Not gonna lie.
I do love
No
breach.
breach. They have the Sky v Sky, but I would have loved to see a breach here. I think that would have been fun.
Definitely fun, a little tougher to make useful with his util, knowing it's just a one-way stun.
True, but as long as you just util dump, it's fine, right?
That's true. That's the way I like it.
And we do have Brimmy actually on the Brimmy, so I am super excited to see that out of him.
Yes, me too. I don't have to confuse it with KJ.
Yep.
An early 3-stack on B, kind of typical when we have Viper for defensive side, sending that Viper wall through the TP to cover both A long and B long. LG leaning a little closer towards A. We'll see if they keep the same tempo. No one around on A main to start the round.
We're gonna quickly have 11 rotate to A. I think they have the read. But he is there.
Rayyy able to get an orb in this default situation from both teams. You might see a pick here, A main. Viper trying to clear out any kind of angle he can from Levin. Rayyy gets one pick, a huge start for Double Taps here. Definitely the momentum that they need to start this map. Are they able to capitalize it? We see LG rotating towards Hookah. Slowly but surely clearing out the space.
Definitely a start that we need to see, but are they able to hold on to the numbers here?
Seeing a Hookah flood. The trip snagging Òvercome. Double Tap's not able to get anything from it. Rayyy gets a little bit of chip damage. That coming down from Noshiro safely.
Oh, what a
Rayyy,
shot.
another huge pick. 5v3 situation retake. Noshiro able to get 1, 2 here.
Last player standing.
Brimmy with the Hemi. Another pick coming in from Noshiro and Hemi. 2 players that really were able to hold things down for LG.
Whale in this 3v1 might not be aware that lurk into Hookah is just so good. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but the Retired God kind of lurked that round and was able to hold some of them at A site. Definitely made it difficult for them to keep control of that B site.
Rayyy starting around with 2 picks here, but they weren't able to capitalize it on it. They knew info was coming in a little bit early from Hookah, but not able to finish the round with the advantage they had. Rayyy starting off with a Sheriff. We'll see if he's able to get anything from it.
Huge flash from Shakadi, getting a lot of info. But it looks like they are kind of playing a defaulty style. Great kill from Òvercome. Love that they're pairing up and able to, if one of them died, trade out, but they ended up getting 2 picks out of that, and A site is almost free. See if they expect Levin here. Holding short. And we have a flying Noshiro on the site.
Rayyy connects with 1 pick with the Sheriff here.
kill from Levin, but just too little, too late. Great pick out of Whale, but he is alone in this with a classic Vandal on the side of the Retired God. And he cleans that one up.
Usually pretty hard to get a thrifty on the second round, but Double Tap's still able to get a lot of damage towards LG's eco here. So investing that Sheriff early on for round 2 definitely played a huge part for that for Double Taps. We'll see how they're able to use this eco advantage going into this next round.
Yeah, definitely a great save on the side of Double Taps. I mean, they're coming into this full guns where Light Garden has 2 Sheriffs and a Ghost. Looks like they might not be going for this default playstyle. Shakadi and Rayyy are pushing up B long, and they still have 3 stacked towards A. As long as they're able to hold sight, this late lurk is going to come in really, really well. They might dodge that Cypher trip there. Oh, what a pick from Òvercome with the Sheriff.
Spike down.
And Whale gets one, but is traded out. Looks like they are going to be able to get a plant down. They're aware of this flank coming in. They know one's there, might not know that too.
There's a timing situation from Retired God,
That's
not able to
so
get the pick on Rayyy.
unfortunate.
Standing.
What a 4K from Òvercome. Started off with a Sheriff and just got clean kills. Not a great situation for Double Taps using that buy round.
Massive impact we see early on for both maps from Òvercome. Able to get the needed picks to take sites here. We're going to see Double Taps with a half buy. Might need to up their tempo a little bit just to get something going, not giving LG too big of a lead.
Looks like Double Taps has this stack towards A, but it might be the wrong read. Light Garden seems to be heading towards B, and B long just looks free at this moment. Kind of a slower round out of them. I feel like Light Garden usually has a bit of a faster push, although picking up the pace here. What a shot out of Rayyy. It's a very needed first pick.
Shakadi doesn't care, will get the Bucky, gets that chicken hookah, making this a 5v3 situation. They need to capitalize on it.
Great trade from Shakadi, but he gets traded right back. It's gonna be a 3v2, but Rayyy is alone on site here. Both players.
Timing.
Oh, what a shot!
He still gets it.
Spike down B. 30 seconds left.
And he gets out. Do they know that Brimmy's pushed up just holding for them? Well, now they do.
Rayyy looking over, trying to get that rifle.
He's not gonna have time to get the spike down, but he might just try to clean up whatever he can. Nice job. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. He bunny hopped it. Great round. I mean, Double Taps kind of needed that to put themselves back in there. Light Garden's economy just looks great, though. They're going to be able to buy still into this round.
Both duelists having such a massive impact starting off these rounds. Rayyy holding down his ground, not letting anyone enter sight. Maybe a few whiffs there in Garden, but still able to come out on top.
Oh, we have Noshiro with the Judge. I love to see a raise with the Judge.
Okay, they know this.
Òvercome with these great first bloods. He's such an impactful duelist. I think it's gonna be a quick push into A. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to see out of Noshiro. Great shot from Maddi. They're gonna know exactly where they need to focus. 3v3 now. Looks like they're gonna rotate and go fast towards B.
Let's TP my kittens.
We have a quick rotate over to B. Spike hasn't begun to go down quite yet.
Player standing.
Great try from Leo. He was alive for so long backside. Unfortunately, not able to do it. Are to go into a tech pause for the time being, but looks like Light Garden is coming into this map, showing that they are the dominant team. We kind of need to see double tap start adjusting soon here.
Rayyy, it will have early impact in these rounds for double taps, but they have to capitalize it. Once they get these picks, they need to start pushing faster into sight once they have that numbers advantage for the retakes. And what should be a advantage for double taps, it might talk things over a little bit during this quick break for the tech pause on how they can adjust to LG's
I mean, if it's me, I'm taking advantage of the timeout. Although I do want to point out, one thing we haven't seen out of either team is the usage of their timeout.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely interesting. While we get this figured out, though, I hope they're using this time to kind of discuss what's going wrong, what needs to change, how they can adjust.
Once they get that read on information on where players are when they get picks, it'd be a great time for double taps just to have a mid-round reset. Okay, we got a pick 2 from B long. How can we use our numbers advantage to take more space? They held B long that one round, but LG still were able to take the site. In this situation now, we can probably see double taps take a little bit more space instead of playing a little safer, just so that they can take advantage of the upper hand.
Yeah, I think we're seeing this really aggressive push out of Light Garden, and honestly, it's super impressive to see they're kind of able to push super aggressively, get a pick, and then slow it down and kind of make sure they're checking every last corner, making sure they get control of every spot. That's creepy. You're seeing what I'm seeing, right?
A little bit.
Sorry, that freaked me out a little bit. Why does Brimstone have such beautiful eyes? Kind of getting lost. Okay, Rays. I forgot what I was even saying. I got lost in Brimstone's eyes. I have no idea what I was talking about. Observing is just amazing right now. Got the air view of Shakadi.
Pause. It should be finishing up here momentarily.
Yeah, hopefully things are sorted out. Honestly, seeing a lot of really good skin choices as well. Levin trying to get the hang of this lineup. Actually, I think he's just chucking it at the wall. I think now's the time, if any, to be looking up on YouTube Viper setups for bind. Do you do that mid game, Deffau, or do you just know
I
all your
definitely
setups?
do.
I like
I
look up a
not-
YouTube video after I choose my agent, and I'll be like, whatever agent setups or lineups or whatever I need.
I've been trying to personally learn KO and learning the knife lineups or the flash lineups. It can be challenging.
Alright, looks like we should be coming back into this soon. Hopefully. Hopefully everything's okay. Alright, as we're heading back into this match, looks like we still have LG with a full buy coming into this round. Their economy is looking great on the side of double taps, though probably going to be either a light buy or a save from them. Economy's not looking too great, but they definitely could do some damage if not take a round here.
They have 2 rifles and Rayyy with knives. 3 ults on both sides. Are they going to take advantage of that defending LG's fast play style?
Levin able to get some early info with that little peek there, but looks like Light Garden's playing kind of a defaulting style, or just Ucklar lurking, not able to get one. Shakadi takes him out. Got 3 going up B long here. Noshiro gets the screen.
Noshiro misses his ult.
That is broken. Noshiro not able to get that ult off, but able to get a kill. Great ult out of Whale. It's gonna give him so much info,
isn't
especially
down
for his
yet.
teammates. What a shot from Noshiro. Ult is able to delay the plant. Noshiro pinned in that corner. Bomb going down. Shakadi might be able to stop. Great cleanup. This is exactly what we need to see out of them. They're able to get the defuse, and now we have 2 on the board for double taps.
Great impact from Whale, just having that cool, calm, collected. I'm staying here. You can blind me all you want. I'm still gonna get my pick.
Yeah, what a great out of double taps. It was all of their ults, unfortunately, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Sometimes you just need to invest everything you can in order to get round wins, and it played out in double tap's favors. We'll see if they're able to get 11 an orb, but not seeming to be a priority at the moment.
Looks like it might be an A push out of Light Garden. Flash doesn't pop. Zuck knows that they're there, but they might not know that Zuck's there. Oh, they know. They know. Nope, they know. Oh, such great aggression from Noshiro. Shakadi gets pinned in that corner. Not much he can do. It's gonna be up to Whale and Levin to retake this site. Looks like they're gonna opt to push together, but they get mollied off. Such a great hold coming from Light Garden. Time's starting to run low.
Spiking Thrifty, it doesn't slow down his approach. I haven't been able to get one. Well, blind as a bat, not able to finish with another pick here.
It's a bat.
Looking straight into the sky, hoping to find the light.
Something.
The right light.
Anything.
2 more ults coming in for double taps. Probably going to see Viper ult invested on B site. I think LG knows this, is going to lean towards A.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, looks like they're kind of defaulting and they might opt to go B here. We do have Shakadi peeking showers again. Seems like that's kind of his spot to hold.
Whale gets the info for 2 on B long. Hanging out, not trying to give them a numbers advantage.
Ucklar slowly working up A short, but we still have 3 towards B. Play from Levin is so ratty. He must know one is there.
Definitely hearing the orb being picked up here. We've seen the rotate coming in.
It's like we're gonna have a push here in a few seconds. They're getting ready to smoke. Looks like double taps know that it's coming now.
Still have time to TP if they want to.
What a kill from Rayyy, but he gets traded out immediately after. And Zuck is all alone on this A site to defend it.
Not able to get the kill.
Spike planted.
What a hold from Òvercome. Shakadi just trying to buy time for the rest of his team to get there.
See if he invested his ult or not.
Yep. Have the Seekers come out.
Òvercome taking advantage of the flashes here.
Light Garden with these post-plant holds just absolutely dominating.
Rough performances from double taps, but they're still keeping to their playstyle, not trying to change too much up. We need to see Levin invest his ult here.
Early flash coming out from Shakadi. Knows that there's at least one. Does he expect 3? They're pushing fast.
Noshiro
Knocked down. Noshiro is just so aggressive. It's so impressive to see him go from that lurking kind of patient omen to this super fast raise. Whale does take him out.
Whale just unfazed by what comes to his face. Satchel up, he knocks him down. Not able to close it out.
Òvercome has just been impressing us round after round. He is so impactful. 17 and 6 on the Duelist Jet. I mean, last map he showed us the same thing.
Well, not first round, but first half.
First half, yeah. Yeah, Òvercome just having impactful round after impactful round. Not to say that the rest of Light Garden isn't doing the same, but he is just getting these first bloods, these trades, these multi-kill rounds, and just doing the most, the absolute most. He's gonna go for the showers peak here, where he's been so successful in previous rounds. Looks like double taps has adapted. They're not really peeking out as much anymore. They are on the window here. Rayyy able to get Brimmy with that sheriff.
Let's see if Zuck is able to get a pick. He knows they're there.
not
able to connect.
quite. Noshiro comes out with a showstopper.
Let's
He
cover the
knows
flank.
behind him.
This is it.
Oh, Shakadi able to clean that up. Do they know Òvercome dash updraft? Oh, Whale able to. Bomb has not gone down. Great util usage. Using that Viper Molly to push him back, comboed with that Sky Dog. Great util usage out of double taps.
Massive thrifty here for double taps. Such a crucial mistake coming from Noshiro. Not able to switch to his Rayyy in time. In showers. And we see the punishment. They get that round loss. Definitely giving double taps a little bit of a groove here. Able to have somewhat of a full buy. Trying to keep their economy intact.
Looks like it's going to be a heavy A push here. Double taps did stack a bit towards B. Really slow start coming out of Light Garden. Just looking to get any info they can. Nobody peeking showers here. I think they've kind of learned they haven't been quite successful.
Really rotate Shakadi over to A. Hero already in sight. Will, with that
Wow.
dirty trip, be able to get one pick.
Whale just holding down heaven here, waiting for this lurk from Levin to come in. Bomb plant has not been attempted quite yet.
Levin going all the way around the showers. They know they're not main.
Looks like they're gonna go for maybe a default plant.
Are they gonna TP or plant it? Okay, they're
30
planning.
seconds left. Enemy remaining.
Ucklar
Ucklar
just
re-clearing.
so aware. Brimmy pushing up. Whale may not be aware. He's dancing. And it's just not enough.
I thought we might see a knife kill there, but they want the round
Last
win.
round before
Yeah.
the switch.
Will
May
having
have an 8-4, but we might have a 9-3 half.
Will still able to make use of his util. It has to be annoying for any duelist pushing a site, getting caught by a trip, and then just spam to death. Can't do anything about it. Great, able to connect with one, but his team not there with him. We're gonna have to see a fast rotate here from double taps if they want to have any kind of impact for this last round. No choice but to push in, no saving here.
Have a fast rotate coming
Spike
from
planted.
double taps. They are gonna wait. See what they can get set up before pushing in.
Last player standing.
What a shot from
Got the
Òvercome.
Zuck. Definitely knows he's there. Hunting him down. We do see Zuck's first kill of the game. That's big for him.
And
Definitely
another
get his
4K
mental
from
in the game.
Òvercome.
We get a pick, we move in. Got it? Here.
9-3 to go into this next half. We'll see how double taps is able to adapt. If they're able to change their momentum that we saw from their slow methodical playstyle on Haven, are they just gonna run it down? Will they stick to what they are used to? Kind of getting info, rotating once they have information on where certain players are.
Keep up.
Òvercome just not afraid of anything that comes his way. Gonna peek really be long, but no one's gonna be there for him.
fast showers hit. We do have 3 here waiting and ready. Rayyy gets a kill onto Noshiro. Brimmy hiding in that smoke, able to take out Zuck. An even 3-3 here. Shakadi is desperately low though. Oh, 2 ships passing in the night and they escape. Ucklar with a clean kill onto Rayyy. Brimmy just blind, as you said, blind as a bat.
Player standing.
Simply the kind of pacing that Double Taps needs to get some round wins. Instantly changing it up. We're going straight into your face. No more slowing it down. We're coming straight to you. This is exactly what Double Taps needs to get their rounds going. They have to capitalize.
Definitely what they needed. Zuck buying a Vandal into this round. Definitely interesting to see that in the hands of a Brimstone holding the spike.
He changes his mind. He's gonna go for a little bit more of a full buy. Ucklar and Òvercome stacking Hookah, trying to slow down any push. Trip sees both. Even damage. Is Ucklar able to get this one here? Nope, they clear out Hookah. Site is free. We're gonna have to rotate fast.
They're able to just run onto site and take it. Brimmy and Noshiro are gonna have to rotate here. Oh, but Rayyy is waiting for them. He's able to just easily clean them up, and that is another round into the hands of Double Tap. We are now 5-9. Is it comeback time?
It's comeback time. The confidence is definitely there.
9-3 question mark? Could it be?
We'll see.
This is the confidence we've needed to see out of Double Taps all night, though. I'm glad they're seemingly finding it now. But is it too little too late?
They're starting to play together a little better. We'll see how they take advantage of this momentum. Do they keep going fast?
Looks like it might be another B hit from them. Noshiro kind of expecting this. We have an early bot. It's just a bit. No info quite yet.
Shakadi able to spy out the trip, clearing the way for the site to take. But Noshiro
Oh, Ucklar hiding.
sets it down a little bit.
Great trade, Renee. "2v2, they're wrapping halls here. And they're able to get a heal off onto Rayyy.
Do they re-clear?
Brimmy sees Rayy's gun. But Rayyy just... Oh, Rayyy on this 4K. The retired god able to take him out. Shakadi with a Spectre here. Shakadi able to clean that up with a Spectre. Lower firepower, but the run and gun is just, you can't beat it.
Rayyy doing his job, even though he's down in numbers, just fighting any angle he can get. Taking this team onto his shoulders, round by round, still having huge impact. Able to give Double Taps the momentum that they need. Continuing on this 3-0 run for attacker side.
Looks like Double Taps is finding such success in B. They are going to try to hit this again. We're having an early peek from Òvercome. Actually, a triple peek with a flash. This could be messy. Yep. Yep. Noshiro able to get another one. Ucklar with Chud in halls. This ult is going to give away Whale's spot. Brimmy doesn't quite realize. Noshiro knows he's in TP here, just waiting for him to come out. Looks like they're all gonna gather around.
Whale has no choice but to observe his surroundings. Getting hunted. He knows the team is gonna come in.
Interesting.
30
They're
seconds
just
left.
kind of playing with their food at this point.
Does he throw a sheriff into the TP?
There it is. Great round out of Noshiro with that 3k. That B-long flash with the double peek is just absolutely terrifying. We're now 6-10. LG still in the lead. But we are going to have buys on potentially both sides. Still anyone's game at this point. 2 ults in the hands of double taps. Noshiro might have an aggressive play here on the defensive side with this Rayy's ult.
We need to give Whale a pick here to get information on where everyone's going to be. That might be what they're going for here. They're leaving bomb behind, spreading out for a default, sending Whale and Levin to showers, trying to get any kind of info they can.
Leaving Spike behind. Looks like they're going to try to get a pick or some sort of info here before going for a plant.
They have to know they're pushing up showers. Rayyy gets huge impact with this first pick. Moving away, getting out a hopeful rotate.
Brimmy taking down Whale.
Zuck finally able to connect.
Òvercome is still on this B site though. Looks like they're going to rotate towards A.
Working.
Oh, great pick from Ucklar, but Levin able to lurk up into lamps. Trade him out.
Spike planted.
Spike goes down and we have 3 on the side of double taps. Still alive, able to hold down this bomb site. Anything's possible with Òvercome though.
Òvercome pushing his way in.
Great pick from Shakadi. And Levin able to clean that up. That's the kind of round we need to see out of double taps. That was beautiful.
Zuck getting a little more confidence, having a huge impact on that side take. If he doesn't get that pick, double taps I don't think get that round. So definitely huge for Zuck. Definitely a big pat on the back for him from his teammates. Definitely what they need to keep pushing forward, keeping them in this game. Down 7-10, but they have the confidence and the performance so far for this attacker side to keep themselves in.
Not only that, they also have the econ. They're able to buy into this round. They can certainly buy into next. Rayyy is gonna pop knives here. Like they're playing this default once again.
Zuck doesn't want
Zuck
to
not getting
repeat.
too aggressive. Gonna let them have the orb there.
He wants to fight it. He has that confidence.
Levin lurking up here. Ucklar coming to the rescue though.
Whale finds one. That's what they need.
They're gonna be able to get that ult off. They
Jet
know
TP.
B side is theirs.
Does Noshiro invest his ult for this retake? They know Levin's there.
I think unlikely just because they have lower firepower, it might not be worth it to invest the Rayy's ult here. Oh, Levin with the 4K. What a ready play to just wait there like that.
That's my style of gameplay. Just sit in the
Taken
smoke.
straight from Deffau's playbook. Now we see a timeout come in. This is actually the first timeout of the night, I think, other than that tech pause we had. This is gonna be the first time they're actually opting to kind of talk it out, see what they can adjust, what's going wrong. Looks like Light Garden is starting to feel the pressure. They're not having as much of a dominant presence as they were that first map.
There.
Might be planning out just for this next round how they can take advantage of the 3 ults that they have here. But if Double Taps is able to get this plant down and keep 11 alive and invest the Viper ult, there may not be anything that LG can do to stop this momentum. They have to get something going here. That main 3 curse definitely coming in.
On an interesting buy here. Light Garden can opt to force up, but they're going to be broke going into this next round. Or they are just so confident after that timeout that they're going to win this round that they're not worried about losing guns and being down in economy. Double Taps has a pretty good looking bank right now, though. I mean, they all could buy into the next few rounds.
Crucial round to decide this map. Both teams. Shakadi not able to get any kind of info with the flash.
Looks like they're opting for this default playstyle once again. It's been so successful for them. No info on either side. It's really...
Both teams slowing things down a bit, creeping up just a little bit, and Hookah clearing all that space. Not committing just yet.
Ooh, Òvercome taking quite a bit of damage there. And the dog misses. Rayyy able to push up with perfect timing, but Ucklar is still here with the Odin.
Whale not able to break the trip, is just stunned and has nowhere to go.
He's gonna get mollied out of his spot. Looks like Shakadi is gonna be able to get the bomb down here. Noshiro getting one with the showstopper. Oh, Noshiro able to push Levin back into that ult. Zuck on his own here. What a great ult from Zuck. If he wasn't able to get him on the bomb, at least he knows it's going to push him out of his spot right into his crosshair. Absolutely great usage of that ultimate from Zuck.
4-14, but he knows he's just had 2 huge rounds for his team, keeping Double Tap's hopes alive.
Yeah, I think Zuck is kind of a perfect example of it's not always about your frags, it's about the impact you're having if you're able to push people out of corners into specific angles. If you're able to provide util for your team, that's what matters. I mean, kills are nice, but impact is what really matters.
LG starting off with a half buy, not trying to give up too much. They need to slow things down. Double Tap's attack. Levin gets a huge pick on site. They need to clear out this angle.
Oh.
Spike down.
Oh, but Levin and I think Rayyy were able to wrap through Hookah. What a shot from Noshiro. Able to take them out with the Sheriff. Wrap through hallways. Looks like Zuck is going to be able to get a bomb plant down. Ucklar still holding down A site. He's going to opt for a TP. Noshiro just patiently waiting in hold.
One enemy remaining.
Well, holding down Hookah, knows the TP's there, doesn't let any kind of kick happen, and Rayyy shuts down Noshiro.
I mean, they
Huge
just have
rounds.
every angle. We are now at a tie game for the first time tonight. It's still anyone's game at this point.
believe LG already had their timeout invested, so nothing to kind of adapt besides whatever they come up with mid-round. We need to see some impact here from Òvercome to salvage this map.
What a pick from Brimmy. They're gonna back out really quickly so the retired god can get him healed up.
Just one and done. It's exactly what we want to see from a team. Just trying to hold down fast pushes. You get your one, get out. Don't give up too much.
Man, look at this trip from Ucklar, just waiting for Levin to push out. He seems aware. Funky trip if I've ever seen one. You know
He's
Cypher
trying to
must be
find out.
nearby. Noshiro takes
gets a
out Levin.
huge pick.
Òvercome still seemingly aware of the possibility that they might be pushing up A short. Shakadi goes down. Zuck follows.
One enemy.
Whale able to get one. Ucklar seems aware that he's gone into halls. Or perhaps he knows, but he just doesn't care. I mean, Spike is down on A. Realistically, Whale does not have to save here. He is gonna max with 7k creds in hand. Looks like they are all on the side of Light Garden pivoting towards that A site to hold the spike. Whale running low on time.
Well, trying to hunt them down to see if we can impact their economy. LG really needs to save these guns here. Some very tragic mistakes from double taps, slowing down all that momentum that they had, now giving LG a little bit of an upper hand. That's just like a good time for double taps to think, okay, we have some momentum, gotta keep our focus.
Right. How do we keep that momentum? Because Light Garden seems to be catching on to what they're doing. That default didn't quite work that round. Looks like they're going to opt for an A, although we do have the Brim and Sky push showers once again. And Brimmy takes down 2.
He gets one. Finally seeing an ult invested here from Levin.
We still have these 2 holding down showers, though. Such a dangerous position to be in. Ucklar with this lurk up A short. I mean, they're seemingly surrounded. Rayyy still has control, but...
Ucklar gets the information.
Ucklar takes down Levin. The Viper ult falls. Shakadi just has to hold on here. Knows that Ucklar is at default.
Wrapping around. Knows he's off the bomb. Just gotta play time.
Beautiful shots from Shakadi. Able to tie it up once again. This is going to put Light Garden into a little bit of a weird buy. They can buy rifles, maybe not full shields. But we do have double taps sitting pretty with these full buys, full shields.
I think we have a game on our hands.
Okay, Derek. Looks like we do have some big ults. Òvercome has knives. He's gonna pop those. And we've seen Òvercome be so impactful. It's almost like he has a rifle if he has knives in his hands, or even a sheriff.
It's not gonna be too aggressive here. TheRetiredGod.
Oh, Levin pushing up.
I've got your trail.
Able to do
Lurking all the way
so
from B.
much damage. They're able to get the bomb plant down so soon.
Wheel has to run. He has the massive lurk. Double taps here.
Oh, what
That's
an
not gonna
ult
be
from
in time.
Noshiro.
Player standing.
Stuck the wheel. Finds one. The lurk. has to
Great
have- has to be
attempt.
impact.
So many timing moments. What a great attempt from double taps. But looks like Light Garden is just able to retake that site so flawlessly. They are going to be able to buy into this round double taps, so they can try to force overtime. Light Garden is going to have a full buy though. No ults in the hands of Light Garden. Double taps has Blade Storm to work with. They have a Cypher ult and a Brimstone ult. See what they can make happen with that.
LG avoiding lamps if at all possible, knowing that an ult can easily clear out that angle. Nothing's there.
Oh, Rayyy falls. Òvercome holding this ratty corner. Levin able to take him out. Brimmy just hiding in showers. They might not be aware of this.
Spike planted.
Levin is so low.
They have to know.
Shakadi
everyone's
able to get a
trying
heal.
Player standing.
Again, up Shakadi to have a clutch.
Oh, Noshiro able to get the spam. They are going to be able to get a defuse. And it's going to be 13-11 for Light Garden.
The attempt was definitely there for double taps. Having massive rounds, but just not able to finish it out.
Yeah, almost a 9-3 comeback. Unfortunately, they just started to come back a little bit too late.
Huge performance for both games for Òvercome. Is having massive impact, holding W, holding his angles, just being a dominant force. Truly an MVP performance from LG's duelist here.
Yeah, definitely. Light Garden showed, even though they are made up of mostly newcomers to VC, they are definitely a strong team this season on Apprentice. So that felt like I was talking about a reality show. But for the Apprentice tier, they're definitely going to be a team to look out for. Double Taps able to have a good performance, just not quite enough to take down Light Garden. So it's going to be 2-0 on the side of Light Garden, putting them at a 4-0 record.
Definitely some things for double taps to work on, but they faced this situation before last season and it's never slowed them down. So definitely a fun game to watch for us tonight. Great impact from all the duelists across the board, honestly.
And thanks for watching with us. That was super fun to watch. Hopefully we will be back Wednesday, match day 2, I believe. This was a rescheduled match that should have been played Wednesday. But hopefully back Wednesday night with another stream. Thanks for joining us. I am Maddi of Ignium Esports and Deffau of what team are you on?
I'm with Solaris.
Solaris. Thanks for watching us, and that is it for us tonight.
Good night, everyone.